screen in 3, 2, 1.
That kind of thing. We need to make sure that
That's us.
when
That's
you're
us live.
See is up.
applying the Q-tip, you
No.
make sure that it goes in the ear and you
That's
try
us,
and don't get the resistance because you will actually do damage to.
You told me that before, and then but
Aye.
it turned out
You said that
Oh,
yesterday.
We're streaming. Hello.
Yes,
Welcome to the show.
That's
you
us.
did the exact same thing.
I am your illustrious DM, Dick Naylor, here for another episode of the World of Florium, a homebrew D&D set in which
Yay.
my own creation in my weird mind. Back today, we're missing a player, unfortunately. Our good friend Sally will not be joining us as she is currently spending time with her family and not her real family, the D&D family that she has made here. However,
So
we do
obviously
have
she loves
to
them.
my looking at my Twitch stream here. To my immediate right, we have the amazing Jim Piper. Hi, Jim.
Hi.
Oh,
I'm
down
your-
by- Oh, what were you saying?
Well, I was going to say, I'm your mighty overlord of Sanity Check Gaming, the
God's sake.
mightiest will ever will be. I'm James and I play Ronan,
Okay,
the human ranger.
nice. And to my immediate bottom, which is unfortunate to say, considering it is Rach. Hi, Rach.
Hi guys, I am Rachel. I play a new character called Nyla Shadowcrawler, and I am a human monk.
Excellent. And below that, or below Rachel, which is probably unfortunately sandwich, it is Scott. Hi, Scott.
Hello. I am playing Melgrum, the grumpy dwarf that hates magic.
Excellent. Yeah, and that may come up in this stream as well because it almost touched on it in the last one. And below our good friend Jim Piper is the gorgeous ginger that is Lee. Hi, Lee.
Hey, I play Commander Flora Galeka Elf. You can call me Ralph. A turtle cleric who has been doing his best to keep the team alive and has recently suffered some losses, which may affect how he does things moving forward. He says, looking at Melgrum.
Yes, indeed. It does seem there's a little bit of back history from we're going to say the session 0 part of the campaign, we'll call it. It was quite a few session zeros before we got to this point. However,
Quite a few.
we will continue with the group here as we go up above Lee slightly and look to our handsome, the eye candy of the group, Leon. Leon, how you doing?
I'm good. I am Leon. I play Gaz, the naive, anxiety-filled, heart of a gold warlock, and he has recently been not quite sure how to handle the relationship with his patron, who seems to not be helping him with everything he needs. So that's him.
Or all he seems to be, for that matter, when we were discussing in conversations. And last but
Very
always
big.
least, because I make sure he's least now, and last, more importantly, to our immediate, if you're watching the screen, to the immediate
That
right,
way.
hopefully, yeah, it is our good friend David. David, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic, and I am here playing as Sir Janis de Grande, the greatest bard in the world. And of course I go last. You never put the main act on first.
Of course, you always want the headline on last. A good point. So, who remembers where we left off last session?
I was in prison,
Yes,
So
you
right.
were.
and I will be
A
free.
lot of pointy things on us.
You will free me. I stare at
I
all
was-
of you.
Well,
Well, my new character was in
depends on
a cage,
opinions you may
getting
have.
poked to death by some weird-looking people, and I was trying to call down in Dwarfies for some help, and I was getting poked in the back.
This is true. So, if anyone else would like to add to that or not, we will continue from here as I give you the full recap. So, yes, after the ship, the Broken Oar, fell to its inevitable doom, purposely for session 1 on the live stream, you all went flying into the Iron Oak Ocean below the canopy, where a lot of strange and wonderful things have yet to be seen, but more and more coming to the forefront as we continue within the campaign. You were all separated, and unfortunately, with that separation came a few deaths. And a few missing. people. Our good friend Nim the Paladin has fallen, the first of the campaign, as has Vannon, the not so fallen, or maybe continuously falling at this point. He is now gone missing as you try to decide and decipher what to do next. From there, you all managed to meet up and gather in this small little, rickety little ledge on top of one of the trunks and trees of the great iron oaks of the Iron Oak Ocean. And then you were suddenly attacked or threatened, shall we say, as looked up and you've seen some wonderful creatures and looked like kind of almost wooden mechanical nature clinging onto the bottom of the canopies as they were starting to look as if they were hunting you. On top of them seems to be controlling the Thrakreen, or the Kreen as they're known in this lands, as you learned a little bit more about these insectoid creatures who happen to reside under the canopies of the Iron Oak Ocean and seem to enjoy it as well. From there, Rachel decided to roll a d4 for us. Someone picked evens, and Nim is definitely no more, as the big harpoon went flying through her corpse, and her mini tomb that was made by the lovely Sally, who will not be with us this evening. Daphne, for instance. Everyone seemed to take that as an act of war and decide they were going to kill these MNFers. So,
As far as introductions go,